What's up everybody, it's Amy here from Amy's Art Alchemy. Welcome back to my channel, the place to go to for tips, tricks, tutorials, and all things art related. So we're back today with episode 2 of the A3 Friends Across the World Art Journal. If you don't know what I'm talking about, pause this video and go back and watch episode 1. So the first page of this journal is going to be featuring my friend Sandra from the Netherlands. You can find Sandra over on Instagram at becreative_behappy. She's not only an amazing friend and artist, but amazing photographer. You definitely want to go show her some love. I'll put her Instagram link in the description below. You will definitely leave her page feeling inspired. So grab your crafting supplies and craft along with me. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what we're working with today. Okay, I should mention that I'm going to be putting these pages together only with the supplies that the artist has sent to me, whether that's the envelope or any extra things that they have sent. Along with that, I'm going to be using obviously cereal boxes, pieces of the cereal box, number stamps and letter stamps just so I can get the information on there, along with glue sticks, tape, and possibly some score tape, as well as my sewing machine to kind of bind it all together. So what we have to work with today, Sandra sent this envelope and I have all of her personal information covered up, and I've already kind of cut it out to measure it to size of my cereal box. So this one's going to be pretty easy, I think, because Sandra also sent with her March ATCs this lovely Happy Meal package. So there's so many beautiful things in here, and I'm excited to see with what kind of ideas we can come up with and collage this page. So I'm going to be creating as I go, so grab your supplies and craft along with me. Okay, to get started, I've already cut my cereal box down. I believe this is 9 by 10. So what I'm going to do, first I think I'm going to look again at all the beautiful things that she sent me, and see what I would like to use to create this. So I know the substrate is going to be obviously the cereal box, and the back page is going to be the envelope because I love the postage stamps. I love seeing her writing. Now she does have her address here. Of course, I have that covered up because I do not want to show any personal information. So rest assured, friends, in our A3 ATC swap group, your info will not be shared. Also, I had asked if each artist would be interested in sending me a picture for this project. I want you to know that that will be covered up as well if you choose to send a picture. I have not got in contact with Sandra yet for a picture, but I'm going to plan for a picture to be on here just in case she sends one. Sandra, if you're watching, please don't feel obligated to. I can always put something else in that square. So I know I'm going to be using this. She sent me this beautiful trim, which everybody knows my love for florals and my love for postage stamps. So I'm sure I'm going to be using some of these. Look at all these goodies in this cute little organza bag. So we also know how much I love textile. So we've got this beautiful lace to work with. Look at this. So many pretty things we can work with. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. So I'm excited. We'll see what we can come with. Also, this pretty paper floral. I love it. All of these beautiful things. So let's see. I'm going to set my cereal box aside. First, let's make sure that this is a good size. This is a good size. So I am going to set my cereal box aside along with this to clear up some space. I'm still trying to work on the best video setup. So let me scoot some of these things out of the way so it's not as distracting. I hope that you got some supplies and are going to be crafting along with me. Okay, so we have our envelope. We have, look at these, aren't these beautiful? So definitely go check out Sandra's account. It's at becreative_behappy. Some beautiful things, and I was just so excited that she sent this package. Now, let me say that you don't have to send me these extra goodies. I think she just did it as a way of saying thank you for hosting, and it gives me so many things to work with, so I'm excited about that. But with that being said, don't feel obligated to send me anything extra. Okay, so we've got this. I've looked at this already. I kept it all packaged because I knew I wanted to do something special with it. I just wasn't sure at the time what I wanted to do. This cute little envelope. And I love this. I love that it has a different language other than English. Of course, I love the florals. So whatever I don't use in this page, look, I love these. Whatever I don't use in this page, I will definitely use somewhere else. So everything will get used and loved some way or another, and I absolutely love it. This is beautiful. It's got the other language, all the florals around, which you know I love. And this back, what I want to include for sure on this is things I want to include. Obviously a picture so I can have a face behind the name if you choose to send one, as well as, this probably won't make any sense to you, but each artist I have assigned a number, and that number just kind of helps with my organizational system. So that's why I have these number stamps. Sandra is number 15 in my file, so I will have number 15 somewhere on there along with her Instagram name. And then I think I will use this for a place where I can document some personal things about Sandra, conversations back and forth if she has a prayer request or anything. So I think I would definitely use this, probably slide this down in a pocket. So we'll see. So I for sure want to have the number, which I know wouldn't make any sense to you. It's just for my organization. The Instagram name, and birthday. So if you haven't sent me your birthday, I would love to have that as well, just so I can try to keep track and send you something special on your birthday or a card or something. So we have this, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to use that. And then I remember this. She sent me this adorable postcard with a note on the back, so that will definitely go on there. And then there's another note here with this postcard, so I'm definitely going to use that. So I'll figure out ways to use those because I love the personal notes. Got another postage stamp, this adorable rabbit, and this pocket made out of the floral paper. So, and then she put in the garden right there, which I love. So if I don't use these here, I also have another book that I'm working on that this will just fit perfect in there. And then we've got some beautiful papers, a paper doily, some more of that beautiful floral book paper in the other languages. Beautiful papers, look at this. And then a newspaper from 1934. Is that not amazing? So I'm so excited about all these things. Okay, I don't want to keep this video too long, and I'm not going to have time to go back and edit it, so we're just going to kind of play along and see what we can come up with. Okay, let's first start with my envelope. I have her address here, and I do want this to show in my final page, but you won't see that. And I know I want the postage stamps to show. I cut the envelope open, and I'm not even going to trim this up nicely because I like the look, because it takes a beating sometimes traveling across the world, so I like to show that as well. I know that's crazy. And also I have my sewing machine. I think it would be a good idea to, I'm going to glue it, and then I love adding stitching, so I'm going to stitch all this together, and then afterwards I'll put it on my cereal box. Okay, so something I knew for sure I wanted to incorporate this in her handwritten notes, and this beautiful floral trim. And I know I want to use some of this, I'm just not sure how yet. So we'll figure out with that. I love all these. It may end up getting to where I do 2 pages. We'll see. I'm going to try to just do 1 since our group is growing, and but we'll see. Okay, so let's just kind of play, see what we come up with. I love this blue paper, and I noticed right off I like to kind of go with the color scheme. I got the blues here, the blue in the trim, the blue in the postage stamps. So let's see what we can create and kind of see my collage thought process. So this will look good. See if I put it around like this, but I think I will save. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna cut this in half. And normally I would just tear it, but it's already got the crease, so I'm just going to cut it. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this here. And I love the look of the doily, and oh, there's actually 2 doilies here. Sandra, thank you so much for sending these beautiful goodies. I actually ended up keeping one of your March artist trading cards for myself during that swap. I just love them so much. You hear those birds outside? Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Loud, but beautiful. Okay, I think we'll do that. And I may change this. That's just the tape from covering up my address, which, okay. I love this, so I think this will be a pretty focal point in the center. And, oh, maybe make like a pocket right here. Let's see. I'm liking it already. She sent me so many beautiful things that I don't want to know, because there's writing on the back, and I love reading handwritten letters. It's so special. So I don't want to stitch that down. So we need to create a pocket here. Let's see. Actually, this is already a pocket. So what if we change this up a bit? Because I don't want to cover up my postage stamps. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, let's go back to this, because I know I like this. And I like this. So let me go ahead and cut that piece of trim. If I decide against it, I can always use this trim. I think that would be very, very nice. And then we also have this one. I love, 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 love saying notes, saving my notes. So we can, you know what? Maybe I will create a pocket. Haha! I think I'm going to stitch me a pocket out of the other half of this paper. Let's see. I can stitch it all up at the end. We're just going to kind of play right now. If I do it like this, let's see. I don't think I want it that thick though. Oh, you know what? I saved pieces of the cereal box because nothing goes to waste here. And I can always cover this to make it a little bit more sturdier. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so let me scoot this over. See, that piece has already got a bend to it. And I don't really think, or do I want to keep the bend in it to make it easier to slide into? No, I think we'll be fine just like this. Let's cut this one down. Nope. If you guys have a hard time with your paper trimmer like I do, it's like it really doesn't cut straight. I mean, most of the time I tear my stuff anyway, but when I want a straight cut, I want a straight cut. I have a hard time with these for some reason. Oh, maybe my eyes are just crooked. And I know I should probably go back and edit out some of these things I'm saying, but you will get my whole thought process, right? And there's no point in wasting the other piece of this paper. So we're going to go ahead and trim that down again. And I ain't even trying to measure, so yes, I can measure, but I'm just not going to. You're just gonna, this tape is sticking to me. Like that, because my cutter would probably cut it crooked anyway. And I'm really okay if it's not perfect. Okay, I would like feedback on these videos too, so if you notice that I keep going out of frame, I'm sorry, I will do better. This is new for me. I don't have a fancy setup. We're just trying to work with what we got. Can't go out shopping and really don't need to go shopping. Just gonna use a trusty old glue stick. I have fancier glues, but sometimes I just really like a simple glue stick. Another one of my favorite glues is the 3-in-1 glue. I love that stuff. I finally just got some in the mail that I have been waiting on. Okay, I think that'll be nice. Okay, let's put this back over. And I know I want to decorate this little pocket. So, let's see. I know I wanted to use this. Also, this lace is really nice. I think I want to go with this. Okay, I already cut me a piece of that. Okay, for this I am going to use my let's see, I have Fabri-Tac over there too. Well, we'll just use my 3-in-1 because it's close. Try to keep this video. Oh, you know what? I am not going to use my 3-in-1 because I'm going to be going back and stitching this and don't want this glooping up my needle. So I'm just going to kind of tack it down a little bit with my glue stick, and then later in the end go back and stitch it down. Glad I thought about that. And then later I'll go in and add some stitching on that. Okay, so I know I want this. And then I had a doily that I was going to use. Maybe something like that. And then I really like the stamp showing. I may have to cover part of one. Let's see. Okay, I should have mentioned the picture size that I think I'm going to be, everybody's been sending me pictures and I'm so excited about it. I think I'm going to be printing those. It's going to sound small, 2x2. So a regular Instagram size, when you print photos from Instagram, it's 4x4. But that'll take up a lot, and I really want to be able to document a lot. But I want a face behind. So I've already cut out a 2x2 square that I'm going to kind of play around with positioning as well. if she chooses to send me a picture. Like I said, you don't have to. Those will not be shown on camera. Okay, I like that. And she wrote me a note on this one, so I definitely want to tuck that in the pocket as well. And then I know I wanted to use this, that way I can write some things about my friend Sandra on there. So that can slide in the pocket as well. I'm trying to see how far I need to position my pocket down. Isn't that just a beautiful postcard? See if we do something like this. And then I'll stitch it really good right here so things don't fall out. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. I know that sounds crazy, but I like the flowers showing. Kind of helps with my visual processing. Getting a little look at my creative mind. I know everybody does this differently. Collaging. I love this pocket, and then I can slide some things. Oh, let's see. I can slide some things down in there as well. See, this would probably be a good place if she sends me a picture. I'm going to go ahead and kind of do something like this. I feel like I need a little bit of this color, and I glanced over and look at the beautiful postage stamps. Oh my gosh. If you follow me, you know I love my postage stamps. And also in April for the Freebie Friday, if you missed it, I have a free printable of some of my postage stamps on there. So definitely go check that out. This would kind of tie that in. I like it a lot. And then we'll put her picture here. And then we'll keep this pocket to where it's open and closed so I can slide information there. This is going together pretty seamlessly, I think. So many beautiful things to work with. I love this and this kind of this color, so I think we are going to introduce that. Let's see. Let's just cut out, let's just tear this. Let's just figure out what you want to do, Amy. Kind of put this. Nope, because this is going to come out. Okay, let's hold off on you. Let's see, I don't want to cover up her name and stuff there. Ooh, this would be a good spot to put the number. Okay, Sandra is actually number 15 in my organization. The number doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anybody's better than anybody. It's just how I have you written down. So please know that. I think she's number 15. I should probably check that. Yes. Be creative, be happy, number 15. I wanted the number on there, so this will be a good paper that I can put that on. I need to get me some more number stamps. If you have some specific number stamps that you love, because I don't have many, but I found a couple of the numbers at my local Goodwill, and it came in these nice envelope cases for $2. But I don't have all of them, but it's kind of cool. But I'm looking for some more number stamps. So if you have a recommendation, leave it in the comments below. Let me know. I think this will be nice. Stamp number 15 there. Let's just go ahead and do that. Slide this to the side. And I know I have my ink pad here somewhere. Use my Ranger Archival black ink. Stamp pad's going to go in a little dry, so alright. Maybe that's why they gave these away. It's not a very clear impression. It's my first time actually using those, but I like it. It will work, especially till I find me some more number stamps. Okay, I don't want it to cover up that, but I like this going at an angle, so let's do something like that. I hope everybody's doing good today, surviving this quarantine life, staying at home, staying safe. For me, as far as staying home, it's really not that much difference with my back the way it is. I really stay home all the time anyway. It is nice having my kids home more. I know a lot of people would rather their kids be at school. I cannot homeschool. Let me first say that. I do not have the patience for that. But I love having my children home. They're actually really, really good boys, and so it's nice having them home more. They're doing really good with their online school. Okay, let me lift this up and start tacking some of these things down. Hopefully I remember where I'm setting these. That's pretty. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some stitching over this, so I don't need a ton of glue. I don't remember where I had this. We're just going to go right here. Okay. I need another battery for my video camera. My video camera is ancient, so but that's okay. I'm very happy to still have it, so I use it all the time, but my battery doesn't last very long, so I may have to pause the whole process and charge it and then come back. We'll see. I also don't want these videos to be too long either. Let's see, I think oh, no, let's not do that. No, I think it's fine because I can run it across my sewing machine later. Let's do this right there. And then I really liked having this envelope down here. Maybe I should have did it a little bit higher. That's another good thing about the glue stick. Because I like seeing the, I know that sounds crazy, but I like seeing the lines where they run it through the mail. I love every detail about these envelopes. Postage stamps and just the history of the travel and how far it's come. And I would love to go to the Netherlands and travel more, but realistically, you know, that's kind of hard to do. So it's nice having a little pieces and bits of history from there. Man, I can't speak. It's probably not a good idea to be recording, but. And I am just going to go ahead and glue this piece of paper on there. I can always put a picture over it if she chooses to send me one. If not, I can find something pretty to go there. Out of all these things that she sent me, I'm certain of it. Let's see, I don't want this to be, okay, because I want to be able to slide in there. And I like how this postage stamp actually coordinated with this ribbon. She probably did that on purpose. If not, it's a brilliant idea. Okay. Let's see, kind of see what we got here. I don't want that to stick to my sides yet, so just need to see how far up we're coming with this. Because I really would like to use, I think if we just go higher. I mean, it's collaging. Some parts are going to get covered up. I like watching other people collage and things. I love watching those videos. It's nice seeing their thought process. I don't really like it edited either. I mean, some videos are really nice edited, don't get me wrong, if you have the time to edit them. But it's nice seeing, you know, oh, I like this idea better, or kind of, you know, seeing their thought process of it. And I love this handwritten note and postcard. It's so beautiful. I love all these things. And here will also be a pocket where I can slide if Sandra sends me a prayer request or just chats back and forth. I love to keep up with birthdays, so that'll give me a place to document that. And like I said, all this personal stuff, it's not going to be shown, so don't worry about that. When you send me things, don't worry. The pretty things will be shown, but the personal things, they won't be shown. Unless you give me permission. Some people gave me permission to show their photos, so that'll be fun. Okay, I'm liking this. What else? What else? Make sure and take that out when I stitch it so it doesn't stitch it down. This would be nice. Kind of ties this color and that color together. And I could stitch this into the pocket like that. Ooh, I like it. I like that. I kind of feel like I don't want to cover up her address here, which it's covered now, but I kind of think I need something up here. Ooh, this lace would be, oh, I think I'm going to stitch a piece of trim on lace on this as a pull, so I know I'm going to do that. What else can I put here? So many, or do I want to put this up there? That's pretty too, but I kind of like it tucked in. I don't know. What do you think? Of course, I'm going to end up doing it and then go back and read the comments, but you can tell me if you think that it would have been prettier the other way. What else do we got that we can kind of ties in that? I don't know. Does it need anything else? Got so many beautiful. Ooh, look. Maybe just add some more postage stamps. Can never go wrong with postage stamps, in my opinion. I like that. I like that. What do you think? And then I'll have a picture here. Oh, I know what I need. I need her Instagram name. I want that showing for sure. Although some people change their Instagram names. I want that showing for sure. I wonder if it'll fit. These are the little letter stamps that I have. I wonder. Be creative, be happy. I think that'll fit. I don't know, maybe I should write it. I'm not very good with these little stamps. And I love writing. What do I do? What do I do? We'll stamp it. Let's see here. I know Ricky at Ricky Ticky Taffy, if you're watching this, I want to get some of those clickable stamps that you have. Those looked amazing. After you posted it that one day, I looked them up and eventually I'm going to get some. I kind of am on a spinning hold right now. that would make this process a lot easier. Oh, that worked. Be creative, be happy. Isn't that the perfect Instagram name? I love that. My problem with these is I don't want it to be too far over, and with it being square, it's so hard to see. That's why I like my clear polymer stamps. Ooh, that worked. B. Okay. A little far down, but that's okay. And I'll go back later and put these up off camera so you don't see me. That's just a waste of time if you see me doing that. Oh no, look. These are so cheap. The stamp part's not there. That's not cool. Not cool at all. But, you know, you get the quality that you pay for, I guess. Good thing is, we can fix it. It's a part of being creative, right? Although I do wish they were a little better quality. Now, thing is, I need to make sure I lined it up right because I would not remember to check. Push that down for a second so that stays. So I hope you're crafting along with me, and also please know, I probably have already said this, I'm going to be doing these pages just out of what you sent me. That doesn't mean that you have to send me anything extra. Please don't feel like you do. I can always just use the envelope, and over time have several different envelopes on your page. So these pages don't have to be done all in 1 month swap. I mean, I plan on adding to this as I go, adding personal things. So do not feel like you have to send me extra things. That is just not holding very well. We're going to make it work though because I've already started. As long as I spell it right. Okay, back to the E. Where are you? Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, Ricky had posted these amazing tags that she was working on, and somebody had asked, what stamps did you use? And of course I had to look them up, and now I want some, so thank you for that, Ricky. My husband's pocketbook sure does appreciate you. I'm just kidding, hubby. If you watch this, I'm not buying anything yet. It really would be nice though if you want to buy your wife some new letter stamps because you see the struggle. I'm just kidding. Kind of. I should mention that he really does spoil me. He really and truly does. I'm very blessed. He is a very good man indeed. And no, I'm not sucking up because he probably won't be seeing this anyway, but I'm very blessed. Be creative. Anyway, back to Ricky's stamps, clickable stamps. You could write the phrase and just keep it all lined up. It was really nice. Go check it out. I want some. Be creative. Sorry, this part's taking a little bit longer. I wish that I would have been closer, but we're being creative, right? We are making it work. be creative. And then she has a underscore, so I am just going to take my trusty black Sharpie and create my own little underscore along with my @ sign. Probably should have did it all with the Sharpie, to be honest. I know I have the B out. Okay, I'm going to pause this. That's going to take too long and I don't want to bore you stamping that out. I'm going to pause this, stamp that, and I'll be right back. Okay, ta-da, I'm back. Didn't I stamp that quick? Just kidding. Okay. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. I want to be able to see these, so I don't want to glue this down. But I want to be able to see her full name, so I may cut off this flap. I think I'm going to do that. And because I've already tacked it down, we are going to just do it like this. It would have been better if I could have get those lined up, but you know, I didn't. I can tie that piece in too, so I save everything for the most part. Okay. Let's see. Kind of tie this color in up here. Ooh, I can use it as a I can use it as a tadpole. Sounds like I said tadpole. So pull this out. I think I will. Isn't that adorable? She's so sweet. I don't want it to be super long because I don't want to cover up the pretty images or the writing. And I am definitely going to be stitching that on, but for now I'm just going to tack it on, and then we'll come back at the end after everything is stitched up and I'll show you how it all looks. Well, that worked, cutting that off. It kind of brings the page together, I think. And then you know what I think? I think I want a little piece of masking tape, and that will tie in this color and this color, and also just kind of reinforce the tab, even though I'm going to have stitching on it. I like that. So I realize some of my pages aren't going to be as coordinated, but that's okay. When I can do it, I'm going to. Put this here. We are getting close to the end, and I am liking it. I'm trying to decide if I want anything backed behind this. I don't necessarily think it needs it, but I also don't like having just one thing. Then again, I'm kind of weird. I like things in like groups of 3s. It may be nice to just kind of play along with this idea. May not like it. Make a little collage cluster. And as weird as that sounds, that little bit, I think, makes me happy. So we're gonna do it. I don't know, sometimes I feel like just having one thing off on its own isn't enough. And I guess that's part of the whole collaging part of it. How did I have this? And then I'm weird. I like odd numbers. Let's see, but I don't want all of it to be covered. I know I should probably make these videos as where I go back and do editing and voiceover. Sometimes I tend to talk quieter and to myself, and I'm trying to make sure you can hear me at all times. So if you can, let me know. I really don't have time to go back in and do a lot of editing. I'm still a mom and have kids and so many other projects going. But I do value your time, so I am going to try to keep these short and just do 1 page per episode. And with almost 150 artists, this is going to be an ongoing project anyway. Okay, I think that ties everything up. So I can slide her birthday in here, you know, personal things. And then some journaling, get back here, prayer request, anything that she would like, or doesn't have to be prayer requests, some of her favorites, favorite quote, things like that. That would be good in there. Oh, and I should mention, you know, the list of questions that I send out, her favorite quote, which I absolutely love because I don't know if I mentioned it, she is also a photographer. She loves photography. Just go check her out. She is amazing. One of her favorite quote that she told me was, let's see, I have it out right here. Where is it? When life gets blurry, adjust your focus. I love it. Perfect for a photographer. So she also has a Etsy store that you need to go check out. It's Be Creative, and it's the word "and" there. So be creative and be happy. So go check it out. She has mostly vintage stuff, paper stamps, things like that. So, and she loves the whole scrapbooking, project life, junk journal type things too. So I hope you like what I'm putting together, Sandra. I am just enjoying all the beautiful things that you sent me. I want to use this too. She loves florals too, she mentioned, so that's always nice when we share the same passions. I think I'm going to put her favorite quote in there. I can always write something here. Like I said, I have her address covered. I want to tie this in somewhere. I guess if she chooses not to send a picture, I can put it there, but I'm going to wait and see if she sends me a picture for this first. Okay. I think I should probably, before I take this to my sewing machine, kind of attach this here because I want that stitched in. No, I can just hold it while I stitch it. I almost still feel like I need something along the lines of here, but I'm going to keep it like this for now because hopefully Sandra stays in our group and there may be some elements from the other envelopes that she sends that I can add there. Even if it's just the envelope, let me mention that, please. Don't worry about sending extra things, just little bits and pieces of the envelope. I can always go back and add to these pages, so I think I'm going to leave it like that. So I am going to pause this and move my sewing machine closer, and I'll let you watch that process too. If you're not interested, just speed up the video or skip it. It won't hurt my feelings at all. So, oh, you know what? I just thought of an idea. Before I bring my sewing machine across, I think it would be fun to maybe change the thread on my sewing machine to this denim color, because we have this blue color. Or will that be too much denim? Let's see, what all do I have to stitch in? Because I love using a linen color thread as well. but sometimes it's nice to have things popping. So let's see, I've got to stitch here, along the bottom here, here, which that would look nice in the blue, and part of the pocket, not all of the pocket. What should I do? I think I'm going to start off with the cream color thread and then see how it looks, and then I can change my spool and add a denim color, because I know I have actually it's denim thread for fixing jeans, which I've never actually done, but I have that in my stash. So okay, I'm going to pause it, move my sewing machine over. Okay, I know the angle of this is not ideal. I would move the whole camera if it was a stitching video, but I'm just going to add a couple stitches and then I'll show you a closer look. Okay, first let me take these out so I don't stitch those in place, because that wouldn't be good. Okay, I'm going to add a lot of stitching in a couple places. Alright, I gotta adjust my chair. With my back the way it is, I stand, I sit, I stand, I sit, and it's just my chair is worn out. Okay, let's start with, let me see if I can move this up a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Let's start with, make up your mind, Amy. This pocket, I want this to be like that. I love stitching paper. I don't stitch many clothes, but I love stitching paper. I think we're gonna do a, nope, I think we're gonna do just a straight stitch. Yeah, we are. You know what? Sorry. The joys of creating on camera. I needed to go this way first. And I should mention, I am not the best seamstress, if I should dare even call myself that. Let's go for it. And I always do a little back stitch, even though this is going to be glued onto the cereal page. Oh, cereal box, I should say. You're going to see all my little mess ups since this is recorded live, but that's okay. Need to get my trim straight in there. I don't want it all bunched up. It's so beautiful. Spin this baby around. We're just going to do a straight stitch across the bottom. Right over this little flower stem. Up the side again of the pocket. Sorry. It's easier if you speed it up instead of me speeding that up, because it vibrates the camera and nobody wants to hear that annoying noise, right? It's probably doing it anyway. I'll notice it whenever I'm playing this video back, but please just skip through it if that part annoys you. See, I think I'm going to go all the way up with this actually, because I really just tacked everything down. And you cannot go wrong with adding stitching. even though I may go back and add some denim stitching. Let's see, I don't want to do any, let's do a little bit across the top of this. Just to make that stand out a little bit. Okay, so what I did is I just stitched across here and then up here and then a little bit on this tag. So now what I'm going to do is a little bit of this bottom pocket, and I want to be able to still open the pocket, so, and I am definitely going to keep the light ribbon because I do not want to cover up her Instagram name. So I'm just going to go, I should have put her name up a little bit higher, but I didn't. Catch it on my tripod over here. I think it's okay if we go, no, I don't want to go over my stamp. So, I'm going to, my machine always does that. I'm sure there's just something I'm not doing right, but I just roll with it. Skip over that postage stamp because I do not want to sew over my beautiful postage stamps. I'm not going to go across here either because if I add a picture later, I don't want to. Well, let's see. I say that the picture would go across the stitches anyway. Yeah, I think no, because this could always be a little tuck spot as well. I think I'm going to keep it like that. That way I can always slide something down this way as well. So, cut all these extra threads off. This will be going like, okay, let me set that aside now. I think I decided I wanted to use a little piece of this lace as a tab. Look at this is beautiful too. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Absolutely beautiful. I just adore every single thing you sent me. Every little bit of this is loved and will be used eventually on something. I can promise you that. And I think it's a good idea to leave that part of the envelope. You know what? I think I'm going to do my whole masking. No, I'm not. I'm trying to see if I want to do the whole masking tape thing again. I'm going to need to cut this a little bit longer. Leaving that part of the envelope blank so I can always add to it. The next swap month. My goodness, my fingers are kind of jittery. It's not that I'm nervous. I don't know. Maybe I need to eat something. See, for this, I'm going to do a zigzag stitch. This would have been, look at the stitches in this card. Oh, I love this so much. Sorry, I know I'm off camera. I'm just cutting the threads off that real quick. All right, let me scoot my sewing machine over. Show you what we got. Oh, I was going to add, I think that's okay like that. I can always do that part later. Okay, so we got a pocket here of my flower. And I'm going to go back and write on this later. Sandra, I will be featuring you on my Feature Friday video, so don't worry, this is not your feature video, although it's showing and talking about some of your amazing things. You will still have a feature video. I really like this. It's going to go on just like this. And then there'll be a photo here, journaling in here. I'll put some of her favorite things, her quote, favorite color, things that she likes, birthday, so I can keep track with that, and some fun things written on the side, just to document these friendships. I just think that's awesome. So I am going to pause the camera, glue this down, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have it glued to the cereal box as the first page, and I first was going to gesso all the cereal boxes, and I thought that's a waste of gesso, a waste of time, because it's going to be collaged over anyways, and part of this Fruit Loops box is still showing, so I'm just going to take a little bit of gesso and this scrap piece of paper and paint those sides. I am very pleased with this finished page. I think it is a great way to repurpose and reuse cereal boxes and document all of the friendships in our A3 ATC swap group. I cherish you all so much. As always, happy crafting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and we will talk to you all very soon. And head on over to Sandra's account at becreative_behappy. Happy crafting!